Good morning, everyone. Hopping on a couple minutes early just because I think it gives everybody a chance to see that we're popping on. And that way we have a chance to get started with everybody together. Narita. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for telling me if I was close enough. I appreciate it. I love your name. I think it's gorgeous. Let me get on here, make sure, and comments are going to come through. My son has discovered Facebook Messenger for kids, which is really cool because he was using my account to message everyone, and it was kind of awkward when he started calling my client's husband, and he's like, "What do you want, Crystal?" Sorry, it's my toddler. He's like, "I saw you called." He's like, "Yeah, that wasn't me. It's my 4-year-old. I'm sorry." So now he has his own messenger, and he can chat. I monitor everything that he does in it. So if somebody sends him a picture or sends him things, I can see it while he's in the app, which is really cool. So if you guys haven't checked out Facebook Messenger, it's called Messenger Kids, I think is what it's called. And then all of the kids can connect with each other, and parents if you want to connect with grandparents or whatever. But it's got different games and little things in it that's more kid friendly. And my 4-year-old is just eating it up right now. I think he's talking to one of his friends right now. He's such a social butterfly. He's talking to one of his friends right now on Messenger Kids, which is really cute. Okay, so today, see, Axel. Axel, Tasha, your little boy, is sending Xander some stuff now. I get notifications when he gets stuff. So now his friends are they're all connected now, which is awesome because he really misses it. So today we are doing an upper body circuit for 15 minutes. It's going to consist mostly of shoulders, back, and core with a little bit of chest in there. I love me some shoulders, so we're going to be doing shoulders. I just saw Jennifer pop on here. I have pregnancy modifications or options that I can give to you depending how far along you are. If at any point we start to do, for example, we have a star crunch fly, which means we're going to be on our backs on the ground doing some upper abdominal and lower abdominal work. Now, if you are pregnant, you can always lean up against something like the edge of a couch or chair and sit back a little bit, scoot your butt forward and sit back and still do the movement with us. So you're on an incline instead of laying on your back. And then the option also, instead of lifting your legs and dropping them down, you can lift your knees one at a time. And I can demonstrate that as we get there. And then for the last one, the torso twist or Russian twist will be down on the ground. You know what a Russian twist is, right? Where you're holding your weight and you're twisting back and forth. Now for pregnant or people with diastasis, people are wanting to heal it. Those of you who don't want to make it worse, you can sit in a chair. Again, lean back a little bit and just work on twisting that motion instead of bracing and pressuring or putting pressure on your core. I want you to focus on lifting that pelvic floor and exhaling on those moments where you feel like you're going to exhale or hold your breath. Really important with the Russian twist. I see a lot of people with Russian twists or any kind of twisting core work, they hold their breath. So we're going to practice our breaths today while we do that. And if you have any questions about any of the moves that we do, just shout them out down here and I can help you guys either before, during, or after. So we're going to get started with 3 moves, 30 seconds each, warm up, 2 rounds, and then we'll get into the 45 seconds of work with a 10-second break in between. So not a lot of breaking because we are working alternate muscle groups. So we're not going to need to break too much since we are doing strength today. So for weight, you're going to need something that is shoulder or chest weight. I'm using my 12 pounders today. I might be switching. I think I'm going to stick with the 12 for the whole thing. If you have anything that you can use to lift above your head, that is what I want you to use. If you have a heavier weight set that you would like to use for the renegade rows, the pulling, the upper back can take a lot more weight on than the shoulder movement. So if you want to add in a little more weight, you can bring in your heavier weights for that. Otherwise, you can just use these because we are doing a kickback with these. So not much heavier if you are going to go heavier. All right, so for the warm-up, it's going to be body weight only. I've got my Tabata timer going. I've got some music in the background. If you want to start listening to anything, please feel free to turn it up. As long as you can hear what I'm telling you, go for it. 30 seconds of work. My timer or my watch is dead. It's charging upstairs. So, Audrey, you made it, girl. Okay, we're just getting started. So 30 seconds, we're gonna start with a squat with an oblique crunch. Oh, I'm still so sore from Monday. No, Wednesday. What day is it? It's day. I don't know what day it is. Pardon my boobs. That's better. Okay. So set your weights aside. We'll get started with our body weight warm up. 30 seconds on the clock. Squat, oblique crunch. Shake it out, shake it out. See, make sure I can hear it. 2, 1. So feet just outside the hips. We're going to sit down. Exhale. Lift that knee. Drive it up to the outside. My butt. Wednesday killed my butt. It did. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Down, lift. Then we're coming down to the ground after this for a sit through. 2, 1, down to the ground, opposite hand, opposite leg. So if you want to, you can just kick your leg through. Otherwise, lift that hand and sit all the way up or twist all the way up. Woo! Mamas, if you don't like that, you can give me some lifts and kicks. Little kicks. Otherwise, we sit through all the way. Sit through all the way. Really rotate through that core. Warming up that upper body, but also getting our heart rate up. Good. Next one is a T-spine rotation. So one hand behind the head. You're going to twist and then come up and look at that ceiling. Look at the ceiling. Here we go. Down. Up, down, up. Elbow comes down, then it lifts and it stretches towards that ceiling with an exhale. Then we're going to switch sides, down, up. That's 6 on each side, 7 on each side. Good job, stand it back up. Back to that squat, oblique crunch. Hike your leggings up. Pick your wedgie. Feet out. Down. And crunch. Somebody commented. Down. Woo woo. Look at those lashes. I thought you were going to comment. I'm like, look at those biceps. Look at those muscles. No, it's all about the lashes right now. I'm not mad. I love these lashes. I am never ever going back to mascara. These 2, 1, down the floor. These were a little harder to get on this morning because I left them on a paper towel in my bathroom, sit through, and I think they collected a bit of dust because applying them today was way harder. And I don't have the cleaner, so I've been using like my Burt's Bees lemon oil to wash them off. But the more oil they have on them, the harder they are to stick to my lash line. So keep that booty down. Good job. 15 seconds each side. T-spine rotation. I'm gonna limber up those muscles. And that spine, the joints. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Ready? Other side, here we go. Hand behind the head. T-spine. This one is so good if you're feeling like you're hunching forward a lot. It's a really good way to reset. Oh, ignore the timer. We're done with that. Really good way to reset your back. Oh, where's my, okay, there it is. Especially like my breastfeeding mamas. Okay, 15 rounds, 45 seconds of work. The first thing we're gonna do is come down to the ground. Now remember, if you want to, instead of all the way on the ground, you can lean against something and you can give me that fly. And if you like, you can also give me a knee lift with each one, if you like. The rest of us are gonna come down to the floor and we're gonna lay down and we're going to hold these weights up above our heads. Knees are out. We're gonna alternate. Exhale. Can you see me okay? Exhale. And the arms go wide like you're giving somebody a big hug. Are we ready? We're ready. We're ready. Here we go. I'm gonna lay down this way. You can see me a little better. Grab your weights. So out wide like you're giving somebody a big hug. One leg at a time. Keep that lower back pressed into the floor. Your arms stay in line with your shoulders. They're not up high. They're not down too low. Relax your head. One leg at a time. If you want more, both legs drop. Hi, Xander. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Grayson.
Hi, Grayson.
Grayson's going to help you be the leader too.
Okay, Grayson's going to help me.
Yes.
I'm feeling a workout.
I'm going to help you too.
Almost there. 5 seconds.
It's my turn.
2, 1. All right, next one. Renegade kickback. We're still on the ground. Hands are holding those dumbbells.
I want
We're lifting
to do
and
that.
we're kicking back. Let's go. So lift, kick back, lift,
Hold
kick
on.
back.
I got.
Kick back. So arm lifts, and then that upper arm stays parallel with
Mama,
the floor.
why is this one really heavy? I want the littler ones.
Those are the littlest ones I have, bud. I know they're heavy. Good job, good job.
I want the other pink ones.
Those are the pink ones that I have. I don't own any other pink ones.
Mama.
How you doing, Grayson? He's not talking to me. Almost there.
Grayson.
2,
Mama's
1.
talking to you.
It's okay. All right, the next leg we're going to do is a single leg push-up on an inclined surface or a wall.
I can lift 8 up.
One leg up.
Do you know I can lift
Push up.
8 up?
Push up. Careful, Xander. One leg up.
Right.
Working on balancing with that core. And at halfway through, which I'm not sure where we are, we're going to switch legs. One more switch legs. Here we go. And now on the wall, a little easier. Exhale through that push.
Mama, I write an I on there so you can do a little done.
Woo. Next one, rainbow raise and biceps curl.
Mama, I write an I on there.
Thank you.
Mama, look.
Okay.
Look, I write an I.
Hey, good job. You wrote an A. All right, so we're going to come up, slowly lower, and then we're going to biceps curl.
Mama.
Again. Lift.
This time I'm going to bounce on here.
Curl.
I'm going to bounce.
Lift. Curl. Careful, buddy. The more bent your elbows are, the easier it will feel. Keep those ribs down.
That one. Hey, Mama, you better be careful.
I'm being careful. Almost there. Ugh. All right, Russian twist. That was hard. On the ground or sitting on your chair.
Mama, well, don't forget to do this.
Look out, please. Look out, please.
Please,
Thank you.
I'm gonna do this.
I want to hear you exhale. If you're sitting in your chair, lift.
Mama.
You could sit on the ground too if it's comfy for you. And make the shoulders work a little more
Mama.
than the core.
I got.
Make your core work as hard as you need it to. And you can do that by choosing how far back you lean.
Just like that. Just like that.
Just like that. My son did his eyebrows today. Can you show the camera? Good job. Star crunch fly back on the ground.
3, 2, 1.
Whew. Lift. Tuck that pelvis. Relax your head. Elbows touch the floor, but they don't stay there. They come right back up. Don't let your dumbbells clink at the top. Don't let them touch.
I won't let them touch, too.
Exhale at the bottom. Exhale through that range of motion. Inhale at the top to reset. Arms are in line with the shoulders, or below the shoulders, I should say. They're more in line with your chest than your shoulders.
Mama,
Renegade, kick
I
back.
lift these ones up.
Because you will need to lift one at a time. Those are super heavy, dude. Renegade, kick back. Ready? Here we go. Lift, kick back, and lower. Lift, kick back, and lower. Now, if you want to walk your feet back behind you a little farther, you're going to recruit more glute, or more core, sorry. Hands under the shoulders. Lift that forearm back towards your hips. Upper arm stays parallel with the floor. Hips don't shift. You can even do this on your toes if you like. For more core. Whew, I'm going to finish up this side because I want to be even. So push-ups. I'm going to do the next set on the wall so you can see. Here we go. So leg up on the wall. Drop it down. Chin above those fingertips. Elbows close to the body. Switch sides. Hips stay forward. Inhale down, exhale, press. Good job. Hey, Grayson, Xander wandered away, so I'm going to hang up right now, okay, buddy? He's not even paying attention. Okay. Russian twist. Exhale, inhale at the top. So you're twisting through that core as best you can. If you'd like an extra in challenge, lift the feet up. Balance on that tailbone. But keep your back straight. You sweating? I'm sweating. Yo, I forgot the rainbow raise and biceps curl. All right. I skipped one. Let's do this. Rainbow raise, biceps curl. Palms face away from you. And then curl.
This is not harder, Kai.
Slowly lower on the way down.
Mama,
How are your weights
Mama.
feeling?
Mama, I want to make a water track.
Okay, make a lava track.
I want to make a water track.
Okay. Ribs stay down. Arms go as wide as they can. Almost there. Holy smokes. Okay, now down to the floor. Start crunch fly. Oh, the strength will get you. Hands up. Dumbbells are below the shoulder line. They're more in line with the chest. I know I said shoulder line earlier, but I meant your chest. So drop that leg down, but if your lower back starts to come up off the floor, you've gone too far. Remember, if you want to do both legs, just make sure you're exhaling. I have to really focus to keep my lower back on the floor. Elbows drop. This isn't a press. This is a fly. So your arms are going wide, like you're giving somebody a big hug. Oh, kick back. Renegades. Hands under your shoulders. Walk your feet back if you want. Whoops, forgot the kickback. There we go. Chest stays down, hips stay flat. You're squeezing that shoulder blade up towards your spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And extend. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And extend. Good, this is working your upper back, your biceps, and your triceps. Woo! Lift, press, and back. Keep going. Don't hold your breath. This left side, stop. Okay, I'm gonna do the push-up, single leg if you like. Don't have to do the single leg if you don't like. You can do it on the floor, on your knees. Whew. Here we go. I'm not coming down too far. This is just right here for me. Whew. Down, left. 45 seconds is a long time to do push-ups. Whew. So take a little breather in between, little pause, and then come right back into it. I lift the legs so that we work the core a little more. And balance. Other side. Switch. Down and up. Or you're on the wall. Elbows aren't wide. Keep that crook facing forwards. Oh, that was really off. Maybe way more on the other side. It's okay. Rainbow raise, biceps curl. The more bent your arms are, the easier it will be. Just keep those ribs down. Woo! And curl. And if you don't like it, you can give me this. You can give me that side raise instead of that rainbow raise. I'm using 12s here, and I can barely lift these up. Oh, man. Ribs down, ribs down. I know we want to flare them as the weight gets heavy. I'm going to switch over to the side raise because I feel like my ribs are flaring. Ha! Russian twist. Last one.
Are you all done?
One more. Down the floor. Legs up. Or down on the ground.
I want to call it Axel.
Hold on, please.
Look, the green dot's on Axel.
I know it's on Axel, but wait for me to be done, please. And then we can figure it out. Woo. I dropped my legs. Come on. remember you can sit up and just work on those rotations.
It's not on actually more.
Sit crisscross applesauce.
Why is it not on actually more?
Because he got offline. 3, 2, 1.
You might be going to sleep right now.
Maybe. We'll find out. Oh my gosh, you guys. How was that?
Remember we've been to Axel's house before?
I know, we've been to Axel's house before. It was awesome.
Axel has been to my school before.
Yeah, he goes to your school. Okay. How you feeling?
Where's my boy?
Thumbs up if you can lift your arms. I can barely. So, good quick 15-minute upper body strength. Oh, my biceps are killing me, man.
Mama?
My shoulders are going to hurt tomorrow. If you have questions, comments, let me know. Otherwise, way to go. Way to kill it. We'll be back on Monday since we have been pushed out through April 30th here in North Dakota before we return back to normal, which we'll see if that's even really what they mean. Oh, this hair. I need a shower. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Axel. And I send something to Axel.
Okay, you can send something to Axel. Audrey says she's not going to be able to style her hair for 3 days. Yeah. Today's my wash day, so I better do it now before the DOM set in. Clarissa, thank you for joining us for this. It's really awesome. Like, you don't need a ton of weight to do this, especially with shoulder work and upper arm and core.
Mama.
Like 12 and under, man. Honestly, I think I could have used my 10s and 8s
I sent something.
and done faster repetitions and gotten just as good of a workout. So if you find that the weights are heavy for you, slow it down. If you find that the weights are a little lighter for you, speed it up. And one other thing, I got a question about wearing shoes versus not wearing shoes in your gym or at home. If you notice, like, I don't wear shoes in my gym, not because it is safer to wear shoes in your gym if you're going to protect your toes, especially if you're wearing heavier weight or lifting heavier weight. However, when you're lifting, I like the feeling of not having shoes on my feet because I can better connect to the floor. And I have a carpet in my home gym. I don't have a wood floor. So it adds more squishiness, more instability, and then adding a shoe on top of that creates a really unstable platform for my ankles. So I like to eliminate as much squishiness as possible when we are working out and lifting heavy weights. So if you find that you're having difficulty in your balance and you're wearing shoes, hold on please. Take off your shoes and see if it helps you better connect to the ground under you. Because it, again, adding that layer, especially with today's like workout, like the Skechers or not lifting shoe, or my Reeboks, my CrossFit shoes are really good because they have a really flat sole. But if your shoes have an insert or a cushion or anything like that, take them off and see if working out barefoot works better for you. Now, bear in mind, if you're lifting heavy weight, guard your toes. Make sure your toes aren't going to get clunked if you're dropping weight. Just be very, very mindful of that. I'm not responsible or liable for that.
Mama, we forgot to show them the game.
Show them the game?
The game is called Tumble.
Oh, Tumble. We will show everybody Tumble in a little bit, but I gotta let him go right now, okay? Can you say bye to everyone?
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Can you wave? He got a hold of my eyebrow pencil and did his eyebrows this morning, so that was great. Anyway, love you all. I will see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy this weather. Oh my gosh, North Dakota. Finally, above 40. Yes. All right.